Welcome back, Dredgers. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Dredge, the Iron Rig DLC, where we're probably getting towards the tail end of the DLC. We've only got one last tier of the factory to get repaired and put together. If we check in with the scientists here, unless there's something in the middle here, it does look like the fissures have, or maybe they'll just connect back and something will happen there. I'm not too sure, but it does look like we've kind of been everywhere there. The only thing I have to do is, we'll rest till morning, and I've got to go and get a lot more of the Iron Haven shipping crates that are lost out and about in the map. Because I need to, well, there's fleet services I can do something with to open up and get some more, another hull upgrade for our ship, so I think that means maybe more carry room? So let me see, I think, okay, I've definitely not hit that one out there, so we might as well make for that as our next focus. And just see about getting a few things in order to possibly round out the DLC. I also want to take a little bit of a stop back to Greater Marrows and just talk to the Lighthouse Keeper or the Mayor. Nothing is really connected back to the base game for the DLC, which, I don't know, it feels kind of weird in a way. I thought maybe it would have some ties back and forth, but it does feel like the Iron Rig is its own separate little DLC that maybe won't have any impact to, like, the full story. Or, like, the main game story. Oh, I see another... Oh, no, I thought it was a golden glowing spot, but it's just another one of those. Oh, hang on. Swordfish. So I guess there are some extra species that have just been, like, added around in the, game too. Okay, I didn't realize that. Yeah, that spot is... Okay, it must be off this little island here. I will try to keep an ear out for any dangers out and about, but as long as our insanity doesn't get too high, we should be just fine. Ooh. I think that was a blue whale, because that's... Yeah, I think that had to have been a blue whale. Looked much bigger than the sperm whale we saw before. It didn't have the spine back the Leviathan, or whatever you want to call it, the big dinosaur-looking thing has. Okay, that's depleted, so we got the one from there. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Okay, that's done. There is one more spot way down south to hit. So, you know what? We might as well go for all of them. Get every single one we can out of the way and see what we get from them. Yeah, I'm just going to try to avoid some of those, like, insanity-inducing spots. Well, I guess the trawl net... Oh, must have broke with enough use. That's what happened, probably. Right, so it's... Right, try to avoid that. It's in the islands just down here. I gotta admit, the turning thing is nice to help try dodging those, like, whisper things. Yeah, all I've got is a swordfish on board. It doesn't really matter if we do sell that or not. Just looking to... Okay, no, it's around the next little tip. Should be somewhere around here, unless maybe I've already gotten the crates from here, too. You know what? Maybe we'll stay here till morning and head out with daylight to see if I can find these things. It is possible with all of our adventuring around I've already... No, there they are. I was going to say, maybe I had already picked everything up, but... Although this does make me wonder something, too. Is there, like, a finite number of the crates? Actually, still saying the swordfish is fresh, oddly enough. I mean, I'll take it. I can sell that for probably a nice little chunk of money, but... Yeah, we can fit one more on board. Okay. Let's go up to Bleakstone to use the portal, just because that's so quick and easy to get around with. Oh, is that another crate? It is. So, let's just see if we can get it, too. I don't know if maybe these can be random spawns in the map. Yeah, you know what? Get rid of the swordfish, I don't really need it. What if they can be random spawns just on the map as like a dredging spot? And those are like marked ones to make it easier for you too. But we'll probably rest at the, Oh, you know what? No, while we're in this area, again, I want to talk with the lighthouse keeper and mayor and just see if either of them do comment to the rig. Although it does... I don't know if they will. Okay. There we go. Lighthouse keeper. What is it? No, nothing else there, so I guess there isn't really anything that they involve themselves with. Just to make sure some do get saved. There we go. Okay, undock and make for... Ah, damn it. Try to be fancy, and instead it bit me in the butt and I screwed up. That's just life in general. Let's just get straight there and get some of these things built and put together. Oh, is that? Yeah, we'll stop for a crate right along the way, too. Shoot. Okay. One little extra crate to do us before we're there. God, yeah, the rig looks more ominous with the further stuff done to it, doesn't it? And I thought, like, those tentacles wrapping up the base would, like, extend further and, like, it gets more and more taken in, but... doesn't look like that's the case. Nope, I've been trying to keep a record of where all that dark glow has been showing up. Come see me name. You need pointing contamination patches. I don't think I will, but we can get fleet services done. So there's that. Alright, we'll get to work on fleet services. There we go. Everything should be operational here, sir. Excellent. Remember, fishermen, I'll pimp workers to upgrade your hull with our tech here. I think you know how this works by now. You'll have to gather materials yourself. Okay, so we can make improvements to your vessel here, including some cutting-edge iron-haven tech you won't find anywhere else. Oh, we can do that, no problem. Oh, dang it. Okay, give me a moment. Undermarket. Repair everything. Thank you. Now let's boost the boat. Yeah, so it adds... what does it add? 5 hull and 11 new cargo spaces. Or, sorry, tier 5 hull upgrade. Yeah, so now we got our little boat up to its maximum it can do. So we've got... oh, we could fit a lot more when it comes to fishing on here now. God, it looks freaking... It is massive looking, and I love the look of it. Okay, right, let's see. Factory had some stuff to do, too. Boom, boom, boom. That'll do it for the factory. So we've got that fully upgraded. Peak efficiency, got all we need. So we can get bait types. I don't really need any of those. I do need the mangrove rod, though. Okay, with that, now we go to, I think it's Undermarket. Now we can get that installed. Yeah, Mangrove, Coastal, Coastal Shallow, Abyssal, Hadal, Oceanic. The only thing I'm missing is Volcanic to fish at. What do I need for Oh, the Versatile Rod would let me, but that takes up a fair bit of room. Okay, but that should do for that. Foundry Tech Lab. I think that's about everything I could think of to... Oh, you know what? Let me dock and we'll rest till morning. Yeah, let me check our pursuits since we have so much done. Oh, and where was that latest book we had gotten? The, adds 4% to aberration catch chance, so we get them more, likely. Okay. What's that done? I've suffered 171 to 230, but I think that means, like, includes the, aberrations we have yet to see as well. Then pursuits. Yeah, so we've got... Oh, we still got a few more things to go, so we might have a ways yet. Our next stop, the Twisted Strand, which, ironically, is actually literally right beside us. So we'll be ready to drop a few crab pots out to collect or get in what we can. And see about some of these more ancient animals we're picking up. Oh, Arapaima, that's a new one. Okay, and... Yeah, you know what? We'll have the cleaning thing go through. Okay, well, we don't really need more Arapaima, or even them at all, if I'm honest. We're looking for some other things. That's one. I think. Yeah. That is a Boreaspis. I think a very ancient fish. Actually, yeah, no, I think it is a fish. I was going to say, maybe it's a shark or a ray, but I think it's just like a super early bony fish. Okay, there's that. What is this? No, we've got that, so we don't really need that. We'll embark over here for the other one. Or the next one. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is another one of these... Cambrian explosion was the term I was trying to think of earlier in the series. It's where, like, a lot of super weird and strange life forms just start to come about. Or was it the pre-Cambrian explosion? I can't remember. It's basically like when the first animals and multicellular organisms were becoming really common, they took on such bizarre forms. And there's a Xiphactinus. Yeah, big frickin' things. Okay, see if I can get... Oh, we've got another dark canister got. You know what? We'll take these samples back so I don't lose them. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can quickly... Ooh, and Primordial Shadow. That's an interesting one. Oh, there's the rig. Yeah, we'll get right to that to hand most of these over and then come back for the crab pots later. Just since we've got the majority of what we need. But it does make me wonder what the next possible stages for the rig are. Like, there might be one more area that's going to have volcanic for us to fish at, although I wonder if that's going to be like right in the middle, we'll have like a magma field opened up. We'll have to see. Okay, but science lab. Some samples for you there, sir. I guess I could put that in there. It does take it. Whispering purple plates orbit and lock around shadowy core. Shapes of darkness fill the spaces between. And we'll give you that. And that. And yeah, I just need the Nipponites. Okay, that's everything for you there. The rest we'll toss in the generator. And we'll rest till morning, and now go and check those crab pots. Yeah, we'll shut down the canister trawler, because we don't really need that anymore. Yeah, what the hell? We'll stop and pick up an Iron Haven crate. I guess they just have a bit of a respawn time. But one thing that kind of strikes me as a little odd when it has come to, like, how this plot has gone so far. I thought we were going to have, like, the monstrous squid arms weren't going to be, like, a threat, but were, like, a sign of we were progressing to what it wanted. But it doesn't seem like that's the case, and there it is. Nipponites. A twisting shell houses the small creature with eyes and tentacles filling from the opening. Take all that, pick that up. Get rid of that quickly, take all, pick up, and let's get back. Yeah, now we're kind of zooming along, but I think the reason we were able to so easily this time around was because proximity-wise it's so close. Then I wasn't really dicking around with anything extra like, the pale reaches. Although I should do a quick... You know what, I'll dock and then check the pursuits. I'm wondering from the base game what I still have left to tackle or do. I was like, if I do cabin and pursuits... oh, it's only the main mission. Okay, and Pale Reach, that was all that done. Yeah, see, the setup here makes me think there's more to do, because it feels weird to have those there. But let's see, Science Lab... We've got samples for you. The last one to clue in. With corporation leadership here, I have to focus. There are pressures acting upon me. We must know where these creatures entered, where the blood. He places the specimens into a large metal chamber before sealing the lid. A motor runs briefly and a pressure gauge on the chamber rises. The Elder communicates in power. He flips a large switch and the metal chamber begins to spin, slowly at first, and accelerating until the whole thing is a blur. Needles etch onto graph paper, describing the ascent of something scratched out at speed. A dark fluid rises from a tube connected to the chamber. Not yet pure. We'll need more, down, deeper. Outside, the executive is talking to the foreman. We're almost there. Give it another push. How much power can we give this thing? Sir, I don't think we really shouldn't. The executive shoots the foreman a glance, disdain dismissal, releasing the muscles on his face. The foreman backs down, defeated. Setting the drill to full power, sir. Machinery in the drill tower steps into overdrive, blurring the air with the sounds of gears turning. What's that noise? I think we're going too deep with this one now. Oh. That looks bigger than the Leviathan. Unless it's multiple of them. Okay. Well, we do have... I didn't think it would be one of the places to go back to, but... As the roar of the giant creature fades, it leaves behind a silence and all that witnessed it. Faces stare from windows and hands grip railings, trying to process the spectacle. Boss, that must have been the thing that got all our material shipments, and now it's coming for the rig. Murmur of panic begins to rise from the onlookers. No, we're close now, and it knows it. How long will it take for the drill to break through to the next layer? It still has a little way to go, but you can't be serious, surely. Now with that thing in the water here, our lives are in danger and you want to keep drilling? Get it done. The executive turns and walks away towards his office, leaving the foreman shaking his head. He's insane. What the hell are we doing here? This drill, whatever's down there, we shouldn't be disturbing it. Fisherman, you've got to help us. You won't listen to reason, but perhaps listen to an operational setback. What do you have in mind? We can't shut down the drill ourselves, not without repercussions from the corporation following us for the rest of our lives. But if we're to be damaged by a force of nature or a force of the deep, we have no choice but to abandon our positions. I know it sounds crazy, but if defenses were to stop operating suddenly, it would leave the drill vulnerable. Please, have a think. See what you can do. Oh, I like this. You get a choice like you did in the base game for how you want things to go. You know, let's talk to you. What happened to the missing material ships? Ever since we got the legs of the platform seated in the seafloor, the supply ships started going missing. HQ told us they'd left port, but they never showed up. Guess the crews thought they could make some money selling off material. Okay, that's not quite true. Between you and me, Corp has a pretty ruthless reputation tracking down anyone who moves against them. People tend to just make the one mistake, if you get what I mean. I don't think there's anything else to talk to there. Anything to talk to... Yeah, you know what? Let's see what we can go through here. Why is the Ironhaven Corporation interested in this region? He scoffs. Corporation has an interest in every region. Over the next few years, you'll come to understand. What else? I don't have all day. Yeah, what's the scientist doing with the fish? Whatever he likes. Honestly, even if I cared to know myself, I'm not sure why you think I'd tell you. What else? Foreman was telling truth, something attacked the rig. Executive makes a show looking around, peering over nearby railing. Well, I don't see it anymore, do you? What else? Don't have all day. Is whatever you're here really worth risking the lives of your people? My people? These are employees. Yeah, you are scum. Okay. Defenses are operational, emitting droning sound grates to the ears. You walk the perimeter of the tower. One of the electrical panels has been securely fastened. Oh. Here's the thing. It feels like we might have multiple endings, so yeah, you know what? I'm going to go down this ending first, because it feels like a better one, since this does not feel like a good idea to keep going. But we'll see if there's a way to also do the bad ending, too. You open the panel. Inside, a bundle of cables travels from a black box up into the heights of the tower. Black box has a number of empty slots on top, one which is a module inserted to it. It's labeled Flea in electrical tape. Considering this is her invention, perhaps the researcher in the stellar base would have some advice. That's what we can probably do. Change it around to have a different thing for it. And oh. He really does not look good. Are you okay? The inevitable conclusion. He rocks back and forth, hand shading his eyes from the harsh lights above. Our work almost complete. Okay, so what are we after here in Devil's Spine? We've got a sea scorpion, Dunkleosteus, a giant dragonfish, and Vetulicolia. Never heard of that. Okay, but he looks kind of out of commission for now. Let's go to generator. Yeah, sell the fish off. And factory, because we're going to need a volcanic one here. And you know what? Let me uninstall that. We don't really need any more containers. And let me take that now to the undermarket and get that put on. Where is it in? Oh, there it is. There we go. We can get every fishing type now possible. Let's get repairs done. And I think we are good to undock from here. Yeah, so... we'll go with the researcher down at Stellar Basin. Start there. Because I don't want to go too far along the main line and then find out... Oh! I don't want to go down the main line and figure out I accidentally go towards the ending. So we'll see how this might all play out here. Sounds like a good storm. Yeah, our fishing ship's looking quite a bit different now, but I do like it. I love games where you kind of see like the visual progression of your power level. You can track and see how you start small and then get bigger or stronger further and further. Okay, we're going. I think that's what that light up ahead there like signifies. That's her research post there. Oh. I'm actually getting replies from using my horn. Okay, well, let's dock here and see what the researcher has to, like, comment or help us out with here. Yeah, researcher. Oh, hello again. What do you need? About those defenses on the rig. Oh, I hope they worked. The workers on the rig want to find a way to sabotage them. Found their conscience, have they? I suppose they're wanting it to look like an accident. They wouldn't want to face the corpse wrath they were found culpable. I do have a pleasingly elegant idea, actually. We don't have to sabotage defenses in the traditional sense. If you recall, they emit a sort of word. The moment they're broadcasting a warning, flee. But we can change that. I have other recordings of other words. Instead of a warning, could broadcast on invitation. There's one particular. I've been referring to it by its closest human analog, Rise. Prepare some blueprints for the module. I'll have to assemble it and slot it into the top of the black box. Yeah, the defenses did work good. Always nice to have additional data points. Anything else? That's all. So where do I go for assembling that? Constructor override at the loose panel. Okay, so I just gotta go there for it. Just want to keep listening now in case I get any sing-alongs with me. Yeah, let's keep those lights on. I prefer to see where we're going, even if we're making a lot of noise as we're driving. Okay, well, let's see what we need for that. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm glad we're as fast as we are, because that helps avoiding stuff. But I don't know if, like, the invitation to Rise is good or bad. See, like, if the thing is if the big super-sized thing is going to attack the rig, is that good or bad? Because, like, the Leviathan in the main game was actually meant to be, like, good side. But we'll go along here and see. Oh, that's easy to do. Blunk. Blunk. Remove the old module and insert the new one. As it clicks into place, the sound from the tower changes into a deep rumble. Oh, boy. So that destroys the rig. Oh. But the Leviathan stopped it? With the last scraps of metal still falling from the destroyed drill towers, Exit boards his helicopter, rotors already spinning. Is everyone alright? All count for in the factory. Yep, boundary's fine. Just wait for our airlifts out of here. There's no way I'm traveling anywhere by boat. I'll sit tight for now. Fishman, main building is mostly undamaged, so I still need stuff made. We can sort you out. So... now, it does make me wonder, what if I did the opposite? I'll try finding that outcome next episode, because, like, I don't know if there is a good and bad ending, or if that's the only one that can be done. But yeah, we'll see. Because it feels like kind of climactic, but also if that was the finale, kind of a letdown in some regards too, compared to, like, the base games. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Dredge, the Iron Rig DLC. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, push the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video or episode, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy dredging.